Hi guys, I'm Lisa. The following is a few postures that will help with dealing with anger, fear, frustration. Props you'll need is something to sit on, so I've got a little towel, and you will need a stool or something towards the end of the class. So that could even be a chair from around your table, or possibly even putting your feet over the couch. So we'll see how we go with that one later on. Okay, so I just want you to start some 10 rounds of deep full breathing. So come into a nice cross-legged position or a comfortable position. You don't want this position to be uncomfortable. So make sure that you feel right with it, maybe sitting on that stool that you're going to be using later. So close the eyes, turn the palms downwards so you can feel the palms resting on the knees. If you prefer not to close the eyes, look to the tips of the nose. Breathing in. I'm not going to count you through this, as we all have our own length that feels right for our lung capacity. I just want you to feel some letting go. And feel this simplicity of simply taking time to get some full deep breathing, reaching full lung capacity, up, middle and lower lobes of the lungs. So you want to feel that your spine is straight, your chest is lifted, back of the neck is long, so we've got a lengthening feeling up through the crown of the head. And come to the top, like coming to the top of a wave at the top of the inhale. And then we relax down, softening deeper on the exhale. Hopefully feeling already the effects of that breath through the body. Shoulders drop away from the ears. One more round. Okay, so just find your way onto your mat if you're not already there. And we're going to come into east-west sequence. So if you know you're tight, you might want to still sit on that little towel or blanket to lift you up. Otherwise, just place it to the side. Take an inhale and exhale, fold. Inhale up, place your hands behind, lift it up, release. So we're doing a few of these. You might want to bend those knees. We don't want to cause any discomfort, especially as we're just starting the sequence. Exhale forward, inhale up, exhale sit up, inhale lift, exhale down, inhale, exhale forward, keep it going. So nice and smooth, you'll feel it's just a little bit of an invigorating practice. Great way to warm up quickly. Just staying soft through neck and shoulders. Once again, don't worry if those knees are quite bent. Don't worry if you're not folding too far forward. Let's do one more. So we'll cross the legs, we'll take the hands in front and find our way to down dog. Down dog's a great way to just come into yourself, block out the world for a few breaths, focus on the sensations. Give that head a yes and a no shake. Press down through hands and feet. Use all the energy and strength you've got there to rise up further through the sitting bones. And then slowly come forward. Bring your hands to hips and rise on up. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. We're going to do 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar B. So following me, we sink through chair, we fold forward. Inhale, half lift, taking the options you need to. So we come back, maybe hopping, maybe stepping, maybe coming straight down from here, maybe dropping knees. Let's take our first back bend as a cobra. Exhale. Remember the modifications you need to make so that this can be smooth and fluid. We come through to warrior 1 now. Left foot steps forward a little bit, right foot steps through between the hands. Press through legs, inhale up. Keep it flowing, hands forward, pivot on that back foot, right leg back. Your choice how you lower to the ground. Maybe some of you will choose to take up dog here. It's not right for everyone, up dog. Place the feet to down dog for 1 breath. Right foot turns out 45 degrees. Left foot comes through. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Pivot on the back foot, lowering down, cobra or up dog. Strong through the quads and the glutes if you're practicing up dog. And 5 breaths here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look to your hands, walk the feet through. Remember your options for your half lift. Fold forward, sink the hips, chair pose, straighten up, hands to prayer. Sink it down again, flow forward. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins or fingertips to the mat. Step or hop the feet back, maybe lower all the way down in one. You have the options here, cobra or up dog. Roll over the toes. So first time we step the right leg between the hands, press evenly through the feet to come up. Maybe gaze ceiling, exhale forward, pivot on that back foot, step right leg back, take the knees down if at any time you feel you need to take the easier option. Cobra is also a simpler option, maybe less work into the low back. So firm down through those feet. Exhale. And lower. We inhale to our back bend. We exhale to our down dog. Check in with the skin on the neck. If you're in down dog, firm press down through the forefinger and the thumb. And one more breath here. Coming on through, big step or baby step, whatever feels right. Make these sun salutations work for you. Maybe your knees are still bent and your forward bend. Maybe they're always going to be bent. So let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Back to plank. Lower down, your choice here. Down dog. Take that back foot on an angle about 45 degrees. Firm through the feet. Exhale. We vinyasa between sides. Left foot between the hands. Inhale up. Press down through that back leg to help with your balance and stability. Right heel comes up and lower. Draw navel to spine to find your way back up to down dog. Long through the back of the neck. Come through. Inhale. Exhale. Sink it through the chair. Hands to prayer. Great. So bring your hands to your hips. We're going to come down onto our knees. First up, we'll take the right leg forward. If you need to support that knee, do so. And I'm going to take a little twist. Just a simple twist. Cross left elbow over right knee. Think of lengthening from the tailbone up into the skull, up to the crown of the head. So feel the length through the back of the neck. Find your breath here. Don't try too hard. Just let it happen. Come back through center. And do the same to the other side. So really focusing on the breath. Breathing into the ribs. Coming back through center. Release that leg. So from here, we'll take our gate pose. So your right leg's going to come out straight. So right leg is straight, right arm is down the thigh, left arm comes up, keeping awareness of softness on the skin on the neck. And let's slide it over, opening into side body. Stop there, breathe it in. Lengthen through both sides of the waist. Keep left shoulder soft. If it's comfortable for the neck, look up. If it's not comfortable for the neck, look straight forward or look down. So keep softening around the shoulders. Just finding the peace in the pose without wanting it to be the biggest side bend you've ever done. It's all about feeling that breath, that energy flow. And allowing ourselves to come into the pose naturally over time. So we're changing sides, left leg straight. Same thing here. Do what feels good for your neck. Up, looking straight forward, or maybe looking down. Slowly release out, hopefully feeling nice and long through side body. And we're going to transition to seated. So this might be where you'll grab your towel to raise your hips up a little bit. Take a couple of simple twists. So right leg straight, left leg's bent. Maybe coming up onto the tips of the fingers or flat hand. We want to keep lengthening through the spine. And we just cross the elbow over the knee. We wring ourselves out. Twists are a really great way of finding our center. Slowly unravel, change sides. So this time the left leg's bent, the right leg straight. It'll be the right arm stretching up and reaching over. And when we work on finding that center place, there is within us all peace, forgiveness, tolerance, wisdom, slowly unravel. And we'll take another twist. Time I've got my left foot over my right knee and my right leg is bent. If this isn't good for the knee, you can still have that leg straight, and all we've done is changed it by putting the foot over rather than having it here. So it just takes it a little deeper. Inhale up, cross it over. Feel that you're really wringing yourself out like a towel. Just remembering that fiery, fearful emotions, all emotions do fade. It's not our natural nature to always feel uptight, angry. Slowly come out, making that part of the pose, and then we'll take the other side. So if you wanted to even do that same twist first, without overcomplicating things, I think sometimes it's nice to keep your yoga practice simple. And doing poses twice is a wonderful way to feel some change. So whichever option you're taking right now, just really feel that you're lengthening through the spine, lifting up through the crown of the head. Back of the neck is long. Filling up every cell in the body with breath, and then we're emptying out. Nice. So just slowly, I find coming out of twists quite delightful, but then I'm a bit of a yoga geek, so let's bring it into Kamasana now. So you may or may not have done this one before. Kamasana is just tortoise pose. So you'll see it's like a Baddha Konasana, but my legs are further forward. I'm going to slide my hands underneath. Maybe reach for the feet. Maybe just keep the palms facing up. Now some of you, a block might be quite good to rest the forehead onto, but just give it a go first up without any props, besides maybe the blanket that you're sitting on. I want you to really feel into the back of the body now. Nice full, maybe even open the mouth for your exhales. Letting go, releasing. A little bit of drawing in with the navel to spine is going to be helpful for anyone who feels this maybe in their low back, and that's another reason where a block under the forehead might be helpful. And you can always just come back a little bit, play with the positioning, but if you really work on lengthening through the spine in both directions, so lengthening down through the tailbone as well, that will help. Soften into the shoulders and armpits. Lengthen through the neck. One more breath. Slowly unravel your hands and use the arms to press yourself up. Take all the time you need. And now we're going to transition onto our backs. So I've grabbed this stool magically. And all we're going to do here is simply lie down. Feel it so that your knees are in a nice right angle here. Right hand, lower belly. Left hand just below the heart, sort of between the solar plexus and the heart. I find that's a nice comfortable spot to allow the hands to rest and the upper arms to soften into the ground. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep that going. Feel everything dropping downwards. So there's the weight of the legs resting onto the stool. And that's a way of releasing the weight of the back resting into the mat. Letting go of things we've been holding on to. Maybe with some good few deep breaths. Sometimes things just lose their relevance, lose their importance, or sometimes it can allow you to find a shift in perspective. So we want to feel soft through the throat here as well. Soft around the mouth, soft around the eyes. Feel free to stay here for 5 minutes, 5 hours. If you want to carry on with me, then just slowly bring those legs off as you roll off the stool. So coming into our last pose, and if you would like to stay seated on your stool, if you always think, cross-legged's not really my thing, you've got a stool right there. So feel comfortable, close your eyes or look to the tip of your nose. I want you to imagine a little white light around the solar plexus. So just a few fingers above the navel, just the size of a pinhead. Just drop all your awareness into that light. There's no expectations, accepting any thoughts that come into your head, any emotions. So if we think of this tiny little pinhead of light as our essence, it's peaceful, it's forgiving, it's tolerant, so let every breath drop you deeper into that essence. If it helps you here to breathe out through your mouth, by all means, just open the mouth on the exhale. One more breath. Bring your hands to heart center. Let those shoulders drop. Bow the head down. Namaste. Thank you all for practicing. I'm going to keep putting these little sequences together, and any feedback would be very welcome. Namaste. Have a great day.